What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. What you're watching now is me hitting a 60 yard base. Just a 3-5 heavy diddle, and we knocked it out in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So super fast. That's how much time was left, and we just blew them out of the water. I mean, there's no way, unless you're running rocket choppers, that you're getting that time on 5 yard bases. And yeah, so just do not go 6 unless you have building health and possibly shock launchers or something like that. It's just not worth it. I saw a bunch of people fall from 22 all the way to 20. We got back into 22 ourselves, so I'm going to show you a little bit of that. First, here's my tech tree. I have all the base defenses. I do have the second GBE node and the first one, as well as shock launchers, and right now I'm saving up for 6. I'm not going RLs right now, but I am going to go 6, but I'm not going until I can get the building health and the shock mines as well. So let's get into a little bit of attacks. This is my base that I'm currently running right now. Now this was a slower attack for me. Couple losses, obviously. This first one is Capone 2. He was a 23 4-yard base. Now I'm going to show you one with me hitting a 4-yard with the rocket choppers, which is this one, and then another one with heavy diddles. It's all about whether or not there's single point in the back on the 4-yard, whether I use the rocket choppers or the diddles. Flaring is crucial. You want to flare to the back, get the ER, and get all of the easy D that you can clear up to get the more GB that you need. Now, what really helps here is the cryo bombs, as you see in just a minute. Once the shots get real expensive, I'm finishing that ER, and then I'm just going to Hail Mary with the flare and the freeze for the win. And I do that for every 4-yard that doesn't have a lot of single point in the back. This one is my base time on 5s with diddles is around 211, 215 is normally what I do. What I do though is I critter out that far left ER, so all my troops always stay together. See, there I am shocking, throwing the critters down, and then I have my whole heavy and diddles right there, attacking the middle, flaring up quickly as soon as the ER goes down, while the critters down low take care of the ER. And then it's all about gun butt management, freezing that whole area. Now, if I can flare all of the ERs, I'll use the cryo bomb or shots and flare all the ERs. But this time I just did a full clear until this sky shield went down, and then obviously went for the ER. I alternate between diddles or rocket choppers depending on the layout. This next is another 4-yard, but instead of using rocket choppers, I used heavy in the diddles to attack the base. I used the cryo bomb to take out most of the mines. Drop 3-3 right there on the front, flare the machine gun, and then I delay 1 and 1 to the right a little to go up and get the rocket launcher at the top, and hopefully the boom cannon. It's right there. And then it's basically GB management. You want meat shields, but you also want your diddles, and you want them moving forward. the cryo bomb really is beyond helpful, especially in slowing down the RLs as well as just all the defenses in general. And I also like to drop a few critters down so that it distracts the shock launchers and the other D as well, which is really helpful and makes these bases really easy to clear. Now they're a little time consuming. You're going to do around 205 on them, but with both GB, the critters, and the cryo bomb, extremely easy to just full clear them. But yeah, definitely don't go 6 right now if you're lacking in D. Now, I'm not saying, to get a bunch of D. If you were going to get a bunch of D, you would have already done that. But instead, save your keys so you can get building health and ice mines, or even save until you can get all the way to seekers or heavy choppers, because you're going to get slaughtered on people with the dirty 5s because you're not going to clear them fast enough and they're going to smoke you in time. This is just another one of the hits. I use diddles on same attack. Everybody pretty much has the same base at 5 unless you're doing that compact on 5. The last base I'm going to show you before we wrap up was actually Yo-Yo, Amir, and if you see a base that is as naked as this, they're gonna hit you with a rocket chopper, and they're gonna be really fast, which is why I critted out that core. And if you see, now I cleared those first few towers, but I did a split flare right there, and I'm hunting ERs and I'm moving as quickly as possible. I got him in like 220, but yeah, I was moving as quickly as humanly possible because I knew he was going to hit me with the rocket chopper. I just luckily, or I looked up and he left an ER. But yeah, always do those as quick as possible. But anyways, that wraps it up. We can do more in depth tomorrow. See you guys next time.